Hey friends, I'm Steph from cheapskatecook.com and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to talk about an easy, real food breakfast that only takes a couple of minutes to prepare, and it's actually going to fill your kids up so that they're not starving by the time they leave for school or, 20 minutes after they eat breakfast. When you start trying to save money and eat healthy, you'll find that there is kind of a balance that you have to strike between saving money and eating healthy. While we're here, hit the like and subscribe button so that you can see more ways to save money and eat healthy, and I really appreciate that. Side note, did you know that we have outtakes at the end of all of our videos? So if you like to laugh at people, me in particular, just watch through to the end and I hope it makes your day. Breakfast is one of those meals that takes the biggest hit because for a lot of us who are just eating normal food, then eating real food, trying to pay more attention to what we're putting into our bodies means that we might be avoiding the sugary cereal or the toaster pastries or the store-bought muffins and things like that. But the reality is, whenever my kids eat stuff like that, they are hungry 15 minutes later. It doesn't stick to them. It just kind of, spikes their sugar levels and they go crazy and then they're really hungry a little bit later. So for busy school mornings or just any morning that you're trying to simplify breakfast and make some good real food that is also budget friendly, we like to make sheet pan pancakes. I have to be really careful how I pronounce that. Sheet. Real quick, drop a comment below telling me what you ate for breakfast this morning. No cheating and telling me that it was something super healthy. This is a no judgment zone, so just tell me what you actually ate for breakfast this morning. I had a chocolate shake for breakfast, so it's all about balance, right? So one answer to the how do we make breakfast in the morning without spending all of our time in the kitchen is to do some meal prepping on the weekends. So you can make a stack of pancakes, you can try to cook a bunch of eggs and then microwave them throughout the week, or you can make muffins, you can make bread, all kinds of things. But sometimes we don't have that time on the weekend. Sometimes we just need something that's automatically fast. Oatmeal's a really good answer for that. We eat a lot of oatmeal around here, but the reality is that my kids get sick of oatmeal, so we have to find something else in between the oatmeal. And that is where sheet pan pancakes come in. Basically, you take any pancake recipe, pour it onto a baking sheet, preferably with parchment paper so it's really easy and it doesn't stick to the pan, and then bake it for a couple of minutes, and then that's it. You just slice it up, serve it how you would pancakes. It takes a fraction of the time, it's easy enough for kids to make themselves, and you can use any pancake recipe that works for your family at the time. So if you're gluten-free or you're grain-free or you're only soaking your grains overnight, or you just want regular pancakes, or you don't even like whole grain flour, you just want white flour pancakes, you can even use a box mix, it's fine. But today I want to encourage you to try the recipe that we're going to share because it is so versatile, simple, budget friendly, made with real food, and there's no weird ingredients involved. You can even make it dairy free very easily. We love this recipe so much that on my site it is called the only pancake recipe you need. Because that's the truth. It's so easy. If you have white flour, you can use white flour. If you have whole grain, you can use whole grain. You can use spelt. You can soak it overnight, or you can just make it in the morning. You can make it dairy-free, you can make it normal, all kinds of options, and I shared some of them in the description. The other cool thing about sheet pan pancakes is that you can take one baking sheet and you can sprinkle your own toppings on each section. So if you have a kid who prefers chocolate chips, or a kid who prefers blueberries or chopped bananas, or you just want to mix all of it, you can just sprinkle those across the baking sheet in their own little section, and it works great. Okay, this tip is going to change your life. If you are using parchment paper on your baking sheet and it keeps rolling up and driving you crazy, all you have to do is crinkle the parchment paper into a ball and then spread it out, and boom, it won't roll up on you anymore. So often we think that you can't save money and eat healthy at the same time, but the reality is me and my family have been doing that for over 10 years. We started out with $25 a week in our grocery budget, and that included eating out, but like we weren't eating out. And we went on to add 3 more kids and a kind of cross-country move and just real life stuff. And through it all, we have tried to maintain a grocery budget. We've tried to find a balance between saving money and eating healthy and changing with the seasons of life. So obviously we are not spending $25 a week because we have 5 people in our family, 3 of them growing boys, and life just changes. So I want to show you easy ways that you can save money and eat healthy in whatever season that you are in. Our pancakes for breakfast on busy mornings, or just to make ahead, or just because they're so much easier than regular pancakes. I'm Steph from cheapskatecook.com. Thank you to Kitchen Stewardship for collaborating with us in this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more ways to save money and eat healthy. Distracting.
That's weird. My stuff is in here. Look.
Yeah, it's curdling. Cool. Isn't that cool?
Yes. Hey, Mama.
You guys need to go.
No.
Okay. You don't need to practice keeping the wall.
Yeah, look at this. That is fun!
What? And that is where the sheet pan pancakes end. I can't say it. It's so hot in here. Side note, did you know that we have, can't say it. Of almost ends. Side note, did you